The biggest takeaways from the Celtics Game 3 win over the Knicks in the Garden.
Too many of these former Knickers and all.
A lot of Knickers in the building.
Too many Knickers. Too many Knickers at the fucking Garden. There's too much energy in there.
They letting everybody come through.
There's too much energy going on and with all them Knickers, and they in there fucking Knickering. Snickering and shit. They can't focus. Your cat is not in the. He don't know what to do in there. There's too much shit going on. They got blitzed early. I don't like it, but I'm a rep because I got to. God damn it. And we gonna handle business. You know.
Knicker, please.
Yeah.
Y'all in trouble.
Huh?
Knicks in trouble.
Ooh.
Oh. Hold on. Did you call me from Cancun?
Because.
You called him from Cancun?
Because I feel like Boston, they shot them first 2 games, like that was those bad, games that they was gonna have shooting wise. I just think, man, the way they shot that thing up in the Garden, dog, I just think like they gonna do it. I mean, they gonna keep doing it. So it's like,
what we say,
and they've been up 20 every time.
What we say though, they gonna have the good shooting nights.
Right, and I think they had them first 2 games. I think those they bad ones.
So even despite the bad shooting nights, though, Game 1 and 2, Celtics still had 20-point leads. Knicks were able to come back, but even them after those games saying this is not the way we want to be playing. Like, yeah, we happy we came back and won those 2 games, but we prefer to not be down 20.
Right.
It looked the same. They just kept it going in the second half.
When you hitting shots like that, just think about the Indiana game. Like when you hitting shots and ain't nothing you can really do, because that's what they do. They hit shots if you let them.
Man, they gonna be hitting, bro. Bro, they've been up 20 every game.
Mm-hmm.
So. They're gonna go up 20 again the next game. Today they're gonna be up 20 again.
The Knicks fall asleep because Jaylen Brunson be dribbling our ass all the way to dreamland.
Well, OG didn't have a good game either, though.
He didn't. We can't have the dribble shit all the time, bro. You got to get to his spot when we need the bucket. Everybody else got lethargic. They're just sitting around waiting. You can't play Boston like that. You got to play fast. You got to stay in. You got to be solid. You got to keep your energy consistent. You ain't have no dip offs. You got to really play perfect basketball to beat them. And they got to play bad basketball.
Right.
So the first 2 games,
shot themselves out.
So now they got to get the full strength of Boston now with shooting good. Jaylen Brown getting to the lane, you know what I'm saying? Tatum being able to do what he doing and all that type of shit.
6-man playing like
fucking Pritchard, like I say, man, Pritchard dangerous, man. Then you got Derek White in that head. I don't know what he be thinking about. Should I shoot it or not? That motherfucker say shoot it every time.
So let's shift up this side.
Ain't gonna blame me.
Mastermind.
Yeah, what are your biggest takeaways from the Celtics Game 3 win in the Garden? Down 2-0, obviously not to say it was a must win, but no team has ever come back from down 3-0.
I mean, it was a must win for them. I mean, they had a good shooting night. Half the shots they made were threes. The fact that you got the 2 most athletic dudes on the court on the same team, and the fact that you guys spend majority of your time settling, you're helping the New York Knicks. Right? That's all this series is. If you guys played basketball and not analytics, it'd be 3-0. But because you're playing analytic basketball and not basketball, you got 2 guys who are 6'9", 6'10", with 38 to 44-inch verticals going against a center who probably got a 5-inch vertical. You're playing against Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is the league.
Motherfucker Sideshow Bob out that bitch, man.
The bitch is Bigfoot.
What is Carl Anthony Towns gonna do if you jump?
Eddie Murphy. Bigfoot.
Size 20 shoes.
Size 20 shoes. It looks lumpy out that motherfucker. It looks like he's sitting there floating on the layup. Right, you see him doing this, he's behind the guy like, I don't want to touch him. What happens when you 2 are jumping? So you guys are actually bailing the New York Knicks out by taking threes and jumpers. So the fact that, yeah, you had a good shooting night, but half your shots are threes, right? You barely get to the free throw line. I mean, that means nobody really on their team is in foul trouble. They don't have to worry about, they don't really have to worry about fouling out. You don't put that type of pressure on them, right? You guys are going to always be in some type of foul trouble because Brunson puts fouls on you, and for somehow Robinson, you guys are spending fouls on him, right?
But they're 43 and what, 3?
40 and 3 in games they hit
40
20 or
and
more
three,
threes.
and-
Yeah, that's regular season.
I mean, they shoot like
Who
60.
I
scouts
said
them?
that too. I said that
Who
too.
scouts
That's
them
regular
Who
season.
scouts in regular season? Come on, we've played in the NBA. When we go from city to city, it's just a little, hey, they shoot a lot of threes, just stick your hand
PowerPoint,
up, but it's
yeah.
PowerPoints. There's no real detail. We don't know if a motherfucker go left or right.
What he's saying, like when we have to take shit away from you.
When we taking
like, we
shit
really
away-
like, yo, we gotta play them, we gotta beat them 4 times. Bro, we can't let them keep doing this.
But are they taking anything away from it? Or are they just
No,
they
I
just
mean,
missing
me-
shots though?
Me, I'm gonna play the percentages.
Yes.
And the
I
percentages
would do it
is,
too.
I want you to shoot threes then.
39%.
I want 2 6.
If we make 20, we 40 and 3.
But
so
that's
If you make-
if you made. That's
we
your
shoot-
average.
I know we're shooting 60 of them.
So
damn near.
think
So
about what he's saying.
so
I'm
you
living
make-
with
no,
that.
I get what you're saying.
I'm
but
living with
You shoot
39%.
60 and make 20, you lost.
But your field goal percentage is, if you play well, 60%, 55% for the game as a team.
I mean, they play defense. They D up.
But if you shot more twos that he's
Right,
talking
no,
about,
for sure.
like
No, I get that.
the 2 most athletic guys on the team are shooting half of their
Right,
shots are
right.
threes.
Right.
So the percentages, if you play, if they don't have a good shooting night, which could be any fucking night.
No, right.
Well, we've seen it.
Right? And we've
No,
seen them
right,
play.
we have.
They've had off.
Yeah.
Jayson Tatum has more off nights than he has on, because he gets his shit back from the free throw line. He know how to get to the bucket. But when it looks bad, it looks bad.
Right.
So for them right now, yesterday, yeah, they made shots. But percentages, if we're gonna play the percentages for this series, they got maybe 1.5 more games of shooting well before they fall 2 more.
But didn't they win it like this last year?
Not at this rate. I think they upped their rate. I think they're looking to shoot threes way more than they have before.
So Celtics shot, I believe, 37% from 3 during the regular season. In this series, like we said, first 2 games, they were 25 for 100, 25% from the field. This game, 20 and 40 in game 3. So shot
Like,
50% from the field. But which
Like, here's
game
the-
represents
they
the
made
real
20
Celtics?
threes, right? And they had 115 points. OKC on Wednesday made 16 threes. They had 149 points.
That's crazy, bro. So the possessions is not only
Because they're making layups.
Yep.
They're getting 2s, they're getting and 1s, they're getting free throws. Right? And you're talking about a guy, he's semi-athletic, but he's crafty and he's not gonna settle.
Right.
See, that's the difference between him, Jokic, Giannis. It's like playing one-on-one. If I burn you 3 times and you back up, I'm backing it because I want you to shoot it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired of you just driving by me. A smart player drives anyway.
Anyway, I'm gonna
fuck what
follow
talking
you.
about.
Follow you right in
You
there.
keep backing up, goddamn.
Scary ass nigga.
I'm not gonna just shoot this shot to prove
Yeah,
your point.
Exactly.
Right.
Not gonna bail you out.
And that's what they do. They spend more time bailing teams out when they don't have to.
Yep. Facts.
Like if they said, "Yo, hey,
yeah,
listen,
that's true. I get that.
Jaylen Brown, Tatum, don't shoot no threes tonight. Y'all will probably win by 40."
But
Because there's no one really on the team that's gonna block your jump shot.
Right.
You start driving and get in that lane and start probing and then shoot your jumper. Yeah, you got McHale, but listen, he's gonna jump every single time.
yeah.
All right, you sit there, do a step back,
Yeah,
pump.
use your shit.
He gonna jump,
Use your
walk
shit.
in, boom. One of y'all drive.
So we should be questioning Joe then, the coach.
Yeah. He thinks
I mean-
it's okay because
I
he's
mean-
playing the percentages. That's what me and Gil talking about.
Because, like, is he really a good coach at this point?
I
Like,
said that. He's taken over for somebody.
or did he just, like, or did he just come in with a team
Guys,
that was
let's just keep
talented?
shooting threes.
Because last coach, was Idopa?
He made
Udoka, right? Is he a better coach than him?
We don't know. I'm gonna have to say no because one won the championship, the other one didn't.
Because he took over his team.
I took over.
I know you took
won
over,
it.
but did you see what I just did in Houston? So
Yeah, lost first round.
Okay, so let's take Joe off and let's put him with. let's put Joe with Brooklyn.
We can't.
The Spurs.
We can't play. We can't play fantasy.
But I'm saying, like, Houston, they were a young team. He got them to
all
number 2.
season.
that he did a great job with them. And I did a great job with this team. We won a championship with it. So you can't take away and say he's
But if we're talking
better.
about,
We don't know who's
these
better.
percentages,
But we're
though, it's
asking
just
the question. Yeah, he's just
like
asking
these
the question.
percentages are, if, like you're saying, if we just get more twos, then why y'all keep shooting threes? Like,
the
so
coach
as a
not.
coach, it's like, is he really a good coach? Is he just stuck in his ways?
Oduka was shooting threes too. They was doing the same shit.
Yeah.
They was chucking them shits up there. There was nothing changed.
But that's why he's asking that. If nothing's changed, he's just telling them to do what they was doing before.
Yeah, but 60, I want to say 63s in game 1, 40 in game 2, 40 game 3. But now in game 3, you go 20 or 40. I think what?
Which is what they expected.
Yeah.
When we hit, we win big. When we don't,
So
we
we gamble.
struggle.
So they just
They gamble.
They said Gil, they took 36 free throws. They took 36 threes, 16 for 36. Doesn't matter. They only made 16. They scored 149 points. 149.
That's a lot of points.
149. That means
16
they made a lot of fucking twos at a high level.
Yeah, Celtics 15 for 17 from the free throw line in this game.
They don't get,
But what you're
Well,
saying
who
is,
shot?
you don't get to the free throw line that much.
What did they shoot from the field as a team? Both teams.
so from the field, Celtics 48% from the field, 50% from 3. Knicks were 40% from the field, but 20% from the 3, 5 for 25.
What's the
3-point
series? What's the series averages?
field goal
Field
percentage?
goal percentages?
Let me double check.
I know they threes ain't up there for Boston.
It might have changed after this last.
New York would be probably higher in field goal percentage because they take, or their 2-point.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Brunson all two.
And I think
But it's just weird. It's just weird basketball that the smallest guy on the court is getting in the lane the most.
Tony Parker. He's Tony Parker right now.
So he's not
He
scared to
dribble,
get, he can't get
dribble,
blocked.
dribble.
Y'all
That's
go
what I was saying. Ain't that what Tony Parker used to do?
Yeah.
all right.
Come in there, right?
Right, spin with the right, back with the
Man,
right. No,
float
not going
that
in-
bitch, nigga. His float game
Not
was
going
so
in the left.
crazy.
Wedge roll, pick and roll.
Wedge roll, rescreen.
Yep.
Come on, Tim, come back. Come do it again. Fuck.
Back door.
Yeah, man, Brunson got that. But, I mean, I like Boston acting like that's all they got to do is make threes. Good.
Like if you're,
Live and die by it, huh?
Good. Live by the three, abide by the three. That's what
I
it's
guess.
said.
I mean,
like the problem is we know who's the better team. And then it's really not even a close matchup. The only thing that's make it close is because the dominant team spends more time not even shooting threes. These could be considered 4-pointers at this point, right? So you got guys that's shooting shots that's just, they taking open shots and semi-open shots just to get it up there. And it's not like you got a Dwight Howard down there or Harkenstein where you're going to be getting a lot of offensive rebounds, right? You got Al Horford, right? And he's most likely sitting in the corner himself, right? And it's like y'all don't even have the drive. You don't do drive and replace. That's one you don't do. You don't even have drive and dive, which your team's supposed to do that. Jaylen Brown dives, Jaylen Brown drives, Tatum should be diving with him. The year Miami won the championship, when LeBron and Dwayne Wade say, we're not shooting fucking threes. We're not settling nobody. I drive, I'm driving, you diving. They was throwing lobs to lobs. That's what that looked like. When one is driving, he'll throw the lob and then he catch it, he'd throw it right back. Yeah. That's what you guys should be doing. When one drives, because your man is going to turn his back, dive right behind him, y'all will be dunking on everybody. Jaylen Brown and Tatum should be diving every time somebody drives. But no, y'all are sitting on the 3-5 out, floating.
Imagine
so that means I got to drive. But think about it. I got to drive as a guard. Before, we used to drive, look here, right? Now I have to drive to now look at the
look
three-point
backwards.
line. Yeah.
And that's the jump pass.
Most of the turnovers is jump pass and trying to pass it back.
And I was just about to say this. So you look at that part and you say, what are the practices like? Are they shooting threes all practice?
Oh yeah. They not even.
Are they fucking just shooting threes from way back all practice?
All practice.
Because I remember they told me D'Antoni's practices was like that. Come in, shoot threes, get your shots up, get out.
Everybody
You
shoot
shoot it too, get out.
Everybody,
Run the line, man. We don't do that shit here.
Everybody
You gotta run
shoot
lines if you shoot twos.
Get your ass on the line.
That's crazy.
Everybody, he shot a 2.
That's crazy. Shot that layup.
Everybody.
Shot that damn layup. Man,
He
run.
shot a layup, motherfucker.
He was in the corner.
everybody,
Wide open.
I'm a layup.
So shot for this series, because you asked, Celtics shooting 39% from the field, 32% from 3. Knicks are shooting 42% from the field, 33% from 3.
So they both
Looks
shooting
good.
around the same.
It looks good. It looks better for
What's
the
the free
Knicks.
throw? I mean, the free throw. I'm pretty sure the free throw is the changer.
So it's 32, 33.
Yeah.
32, 33 from the 3-point line.
That's good
Knicks shooting 65%
for
from the
both
free throw
teams
line.
to be there.
But for the 3, they both.
The,
Wait,
So the Celtics should definitely should be at 33. They should be at 37.
Yeah.
So they're definitely struggling shooting the 3 right now.
I mean, the free throw percentage don't matter.
So Celtics, I want to say, have 58 free throw attempts. They're 49 of 58. And the Knicks, 49 of 76.
They have more.
76.
Shooting 65% from the line.
That's
because
Brunson.
No. The reason the percentage is so low is because of Mitchell's getting fouled.
The fucking Shaq shit.
Hacker Mitchell.
Which that is brilliant.
It was too much
I
energy.
think he was
in there
4 for 12 in game 3.
Too much nigga.
Nah, I like it because he got to step up to that fucking plate. And when he hit that motherfucker, the motherfuckers went crazy. He need to understand
Too much
that.
energy though.
Nah, he
4
can
12
hoop,
from
bro.
the
He in
line.
his mind. He can really hoop.
No, for sure. Yeah, we saw him shooting 3s in the summer.
I'm gonna tell you, listen, the only thing that Celtics got to stop doing is I wouldn't foul him. Here's why. They have a Brunson, right? If you don't foul anybody else, Brunson has to try to get all the fouls. That means if he gets fouled in the backcourt, take the ball out. That means you can hit him 6 times before you have to shoot a free throw, right? That means you can beat him the fuck up before it even costs you 2 free throws and a point.
Oh, you saying foul him before the penalty?
Like you can just foul, you can just rough him up and it's just take the ball out. If you're spending fouls on Mitchell and you done wasted 4 fouls on him because
Just
you
to
don't
get
want to
to
get him a
the-
lineup.
Yeah.
Now Brunson is like ching ching. I don't have to get hit.
So that's what they was doing, fouling them to get to the bonus?
That's all Hack-a-Shaq. When I looked at the Hack-a-Shaq rule, it was the dumbest thing because it's like,
Wait, what?
it's like, think about like somebody like Danny Green, right? And he's picking me up full court and he's trying to play rough basketball with me. Well, if nobody else on my team shoots free throws or aggressive, that means I got to get hit all 7 times to get into the penalty. Well, if you're fouling someone who don't shoot free throws like a Mitchell and you foul him 4 or 5 times, that means you can only hit me twice now.
Right.
Yeah, maybe not even.
So, and then if we're in a penalty
just take him out.
and you didn't have to hit me, now every time you touch me, I shoot free throws. So that means every time you hit me, I'm getting rewarded.
Right. So I'm getting those Mitchell fouls back too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just take Mitchell out.
And you just take Mitchell out, and now Brunson's gonna be sitting there doing all the stuff he's doing, and every little touch, shoot the free throw.
That's crazy. I didn't think that was why would you want to put them in the penalty
They don't
early?
think, but they don't think about that.
Because at the end of the day, he coming out. But by the time y'all
I mean, you know, you're gonna waste 4 fouls on him. Cool. Brunson, go to work.
But as a team, not even Brunson, we all going to work. Like it's super aggressive. Everybody,
you get super aggressive.
Go to the hoop.
And then the thing about it is they ain't even wasting a lot of time because they Hack-a-Shacking right away.
And it's stopping the clock.
Stopping the clock.
Oh,
So, all right.
man, what the fuck is going on?
Now you got to literally play him on I can't even touch him now.
Yes.
Because any little bump, he just walks to the free throw line. That's the worst thing you want to do with a guy who's a free throw baiter and all that stuff. Yeah.
Celtics stayed with that strategy in game 3 despite being up big. Missoula, a man of his way.
Yeah.
We're not
That's just a little
switching
thing.
up.
I mean, listen, they can
Missoula
just
would
blow.
be in the
It can be a
military
40-point blowout if they want.
He's a military nigga.
Like I like as great as New York is feeling right now, the fact that it's been a 20-point deficit all the games is kind of disheartening.
But if you're the Knicks, obviously we saw after game 1 and 2, you're gonna feel that way. You got the wins despite all that stuff.
You feel
but
good.
It's a lot of pressure.
the players knew what time it was. I'm just saying, we don't want to keep
Stay
doing
close.
this.
My thing with them, if I'm coaching, listen, 3 games, they done had us by 20. Let's just stay within 10. Like, first half, just don't get down by 20. Just stay within 10, and then when they have these when they go through that slump, We
We
good.
gotta go.
We good.
I think I'm telling them we going on the slump because we know the slump. It's
coming.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's the game of runs we always talk about too. Like they're gonna make their run. They know we're gonna make our run. But if we stay, like you said, if we stay close and we can strike when they going through they slump and missing them shots. Yeah. The question is, do New York have the fucking players to do that from the bench? Because the slump not gonna happen from the starters. I don't think the starters are going to be the ones missing. I think it's going to be that second
OG,
tier.
he didn't give y'all nothing last game, so he's gonna have to do something.
That nigga playing like OG Bobby Johnson right now. He ain't Anunoby right now. That's Bobby Johnson.
How does OG Bobby Johnson
Straight
straight
trying
prison?
to get his life together.
straight prison room?
Trying to get his life together, coming back to the streets, ain't being him.
Man.
Ray got him stealing car radio.
Ain't being him.
Got his son stealing car radio.
Ain't being the 200.
Yeah, he ain't going in.
He said the deuce.
At regular season, deuces.
His son like my OG. It's deuce.
Now your ass
My
is
dad.
right.
It's an OG call.
Ray.
Got him stealing car
Bobby
radios.
Johnson.
Got his son stealing car radios, giving him $20 on the
Got
front.
Bobby over there.
He got my boy.
You know they don't do. Nah, let me stop now.
But, ladies and gentlemen, we got a very special guest making his first appearance in the